You are about to start seeing a lot of misinformation and a lot of noise around satanic ritual abuse. Okay, you're gonna start seeing a lot of attempts to normalize this shit. You're gonna see a lot of fake survivors. You're gonna see a lot of attempts to make people seem like they're just alone bad actors. Let me break down 3 facts that you need to understand to get ahead of the reality of satanic ritual abuse in our society. First, it happens almost exclusively within the families. Okay, almost every town of the United States could have anywhere between even 2, 3, 4 families and households that practice this lifestyle, or up to 50% or more. And certain towns are comprised almost exclusively of these satanic families, like Paradise, California, Newtown, Connecticut. So that's the first thing to understand. This is not some renegade Silk Road that's just running around in public all the time. It's mostly constrained to inside the household. Second thing I'll share, the omnipresence, right? Why is this happening and why is it everywhere? Well, it turns out almost everyone that we follow, whether it's our news anchors, our media influencers, our politicians, our military people, especially the higher ranking ones, whether it's our school boards, almost everyone in a position of influence or force or leadership is going to come from these inverted, sick, satanic abuse situations. In fact, the children, as they are going through this up until age 8 or 9, where they begin their training for their role in society, these poor children are told, you have to be quiet, this is how the world works, you're gonna get a lot of rewards waiting, you got a place in society waiting for you. So when you look at all these actors that are pretending to be community leaders, or pretending to be religious leaders, pretending to care about the country and politics, what they actually are is that same satanic ritual abuse system all grown up. It's very embedded. All echelons, all walks, all levels of society. So that's the second. So it happens in the family. It's totally tied into almost every mechanism of our mind control actor-based society. And lastly, there are almost no bad actors. If you watch true crime, if you watch these pedophile catchers, you will notice the narrative almost all the time is that, oh, this is just some sick person. And it just so happens that they're a community leader, a religious leader, that their career is going places. A lot of times in those cases, the person's just a puppet and they are connected to a puppet master who's connected all the way up to the royal families, the sick death cultists that traffic children and breed children to run this whole death cult and control the planet that I'm explaining to you about. So that's the third thing.